Oh, hi there. So, here's my guidance for the month of May. So, I shuffle the cards, thinking of May, thinking what's coming up for us, and picked out three cards. So, we've got the Ace of Cups, we've got the Six of Pentacles, and we've got the Nine of Wands. So, I think May, as the month progresses, I think you might start feeling a bit more happier, kind of in your heart in a sense, feeling a bit more joyful. Maybe, we're starting to get out and about in life again. So maybe there's making plans for the future a little bit more. Maybe it's travel or planning events or anything or something like that. So you may find there's a sense of feeling a bit more happier than you did maybe like a month ago or 2 months ago, 3 months ago, 4 months ago. Some of you may be feeling more romantic, more just like I say, just that sense of wanting to get out and explore and do things a little bit more now. Then you've got the Six of Pentacles, which is a good card. Can be for money, from work. So maybe if there's some stops and starts of work, maybe work starting to sort of like pick up a bit of a clearer direction. Some of you that may have had struggles in the areas of your working life, you may start to feel that there's an opportunity come. It may not necessarily be your for some of you your permanent job, but you may find it's a stepping stone. So if you're looking for a job and it comes and it's not your ideal job, go for it, because once you're in it, the energy may shift, and then a little bit down the line, your ideal position may come up, or what you're looking for may come up. So it's kind of sometimes feeling like you may feel like you're going sideways when actually what you don't realise is you are going forward, you are moving forward. I know that sounds a bit mad, but that's the energy I'm getting with that card. Just for some of you that have kind of had a bit of a strange old time with their work. But then I get the Nine of Wands as well. So I don't know, I just feel what these cards are telling me. It's not just about plodding along, get back in a routine, of your old routine. There's a sense of something different, you know. There's a sense of feeling differently. No doubt after all we've been through, we've all come out feeling like you want to get back out into the real world. But I think you will find that you will feel differently than you did before. Some things you may enjoy before, you may not want to do. And I just feel it's a good time to step out of the old, try something new, go to new places, meet new faces, try very different things as well. So this month to me, I don't think it's like a wham bam everything's coming to you month. I think it's slowly the energy shifting. As we get sort of like to the end of the month, we have got Mercury going retrograde. So always be careful when you're driving, and if there's paperwork, sending emails, you double check things. But I just feel that there's like light kind of at the end of the tunnel in a sense. This is how I'm feeling. And I feel that some of you out there may, may have a dream, may have something you're aspiring to, and and you put a lot of hard work in, and maybe it's all had to go on pause and stuff, but you'll start to see things will move for you. So don't take your eye off the target. Keep your eye on what you really desire. If that's the ideal career, if that's travel, if that's a holiday, even if that's just fitness, it's a good time to keep pushing forward, because you'll see that there's some good results coming around you as well. So the energy of this month feels very different. Like I say, I don't think don't expect everything to come your way this month. Though some of you may kind of find this month there's a sense of romance. You could meet someone or get into a relationship. But I feel if you did meet someone this month, maybe be a slow grower, or take a few weeks to really gather momentum. Or maybe there's also sort of like some of you may be chatting to someone that lives somewhere else or lives in a different area, and maybe that's why there's a little bit of distance coming. But I do feel that this is a good time for relationships as well, and a good time to sort of like plant the seeds of things as well. So then, and also what I feel with some of you, there might be some that have a job coming up, found a new job, but it might not necessarily begin yet. It may start the next month or whatever as well. I am drawn to some of you out there that maybe are interested in traveling or going abroad. I do feel that the travel energy will come, so there could be movement and travel as well. It's not a time for sort of like doing things that you used to do before, trying to make things fit. It is a time now to change things up. But what I would say to the Ace of Cups is it is a good time also to just sit and be, and at times and just enjoy nature. You know, enjoy being out in the fresh air. Just enjoy just being in the moment as well. So it does seem like the energy is shifting. You know, I am drawn to the Nine of Wands. I am drawn, if you can see, over here. So this is kind of sort of where we want to be. So, but you know, it's not all going to come to you this month as well. So, if you say, for instance, you have a business and it's been slow, a bit stagnant, um, it's it's telling you to think out the box. There's some other ideas and other ways to bring in some money. Now, I also feel even like a lick of paint can really change the energy around as well. What I am being told as well, which would be a really good thing to do for some of you, is to clear out the closet, throw away things you no longer, give them to charity. There's a real energy shift coming around. So I think it's really good to get rid of things that you no longer want, no longer need, and stuff like that. If you've gone through a difficult time, an emotional time, a time of feeling sad, I don't think you're necessarily going to feel completely full in the heart again this month. But I think you'll start to see that maybe things are healing around you. And the best way is to get out in the fresh air, get out in the sunshine when it arrives, and just be as well. I feel the cards are quite gentle. I feel they are just getting on with things as well. But just check in with yourself this month and just ask how you're doing, how you're feeling. Do I need to go and sit somewhere and have a good old chat on the phone to a friend? Do I need to meet a friend for coffee? Do I need to just go and walk by the sea or out in nature and just be for the moment? Do I need to just go and sit somewhere with my book and just read? Quite a creative card as well. So all you that are creative, this is a good month to get your creativity started as well. You know, definitely a month of changes, but it's like I've planted the seeds. This is how I feel with these cards, and they are growing. I can see them coming up. The shoots coming from the ground, but I can't pick them yet. You know, I can't, if it's vegetables or if it's, I can't cut them yet because they still need a little bit more time. You know, but if you're open to love, be open to it. Get out and about, because you never know. I just feel the cards to me feel very differently. You know, so if you are open to changes, I'm not saying you have to go to the other side of the world, which we can't at the moment, but just, you know, get out and about and go somewhere different, try something different. Don't stick to the same old. What I do feel with what I'm, you know, I don't read from the book, so I get different things every time I turn over the cards. But what I am drawn into now is, what do you need to let go of? What is your restrictions? What is your burden you carry on your shoulders? Is there a burden? Is there a restriction? Is there anything you need to let go of? Because this is not really getting you anywhere. And in a way, you could be just like beating yourself up and stuff like that, and just kind of wasting valuable energy on, you know, maybe something that happened years ago, or just a negative thought or a negative kind of sort of like energy that needs to go. So it's time to release something, I'd say. Release something else. You're just going to keep banging yourself against a brick wall as well. But as we get out of May, you know, remember we'll be in Mercury retrograde. We go into sort of like the June energy, and I think things are starting to shift. Things are starting to change. But you need to remember as well, though, actually, that deep down in your soul, you are a different person now. And you're being called to ask, what is it I want for my future? What am I here to do? What am I about? You know, it's time to go a bit more deeper. Don't stay on the surface. Dive right down with the dolphins and the whale that goes right down into the water, you know, and find what you're about. You know, so you know, you might just be quite happy to, you might have it already, you might have your home, you might just enjoy pot around in the garden, that's fine. But if there's something missing in your life, it's time for you to go on a journey to go and find it. Go and seek what it is. Go and follow your heart now. And I just get this feeling of don't stick to the same old. Doesn't really work anymore. Clear away clutter. It will clear your mind as well. You know. I also feel as if I'm getting a real strong feeling from the spirit world. So any of you that's lost anyone or anyone in spirit, they are with you, and the message is look out for signs, because I am going to give you plenty of signs. So that's a really, really lovely thing. So, you know, if something comes your way and reminds you of someone in spirit, don't talk yourself out of it, will you? Because this is quite a healing time as well. So just be gentle with yourself and enjoy yourself this month. But know also that though it might be a month where you just get on with things, it is going deeper and thinking, where is it I want to go? What do I want to do? What am I about? Where do I want to go in the future? All these things, these energies are swirling around you. They're not negative energies. They are, because they are here to just question us, to make us realise, oh, I want more. You know, I want to bring something different into my life. But though that seems quite deep and quite heavy, I think the energy of this month seems a bit different as well. But like I said, as we get further into the month, right near the end, we've got Mercury retrograde. But just go careful when you're driving around, you know, and you know where you leave your phone and keys and all those things as well. But this is quite a nice energy, I feel. So keep your faith, keep your head held high, and follow your dreams, follow your heart. You know, ask your heart, what is it I want now? And there is your path. Time to follow your heart, but don't go down the same roads. You know, if you've been single for years or a long time, think it's never going to happen. Well, Ace of Cups are coming in. It can happen sometimes, not just with love, but with most areas in our life. Really, it is about divine timing. We can sit around and think, oh God, this happened for years, but or this never happens, or that's never happened. But in the period or the time it hasn't come, you've changed, you've grown, you've become more aware, you've become more stronger. You know, so sometimes it's all about divine love. And because I'm drawn to the Ace of Cups, if you've been single for a while, you know, and you're not someone that just jumps into relationships after relationships, maybe the person that you're meant to meet had to go through some clearing and letting go as well. But yeah, definitely. And if you're in a established relationship, it's a good time to talk, good time to have date night, good time to do something together. You know, just make sure that complacency doesn't sink in. And if you are in a relationship where complacency has seeped in, then it's really important you sit and talk it through, because it's not going to get clear, it's going to get deeper. And you need to speak from your truth and speak from your heart as well. Don't bury your head in the sands this month. But I definitely feel like the energy is going to shift, and it feels like the energy is going to move in a positive way. And just remember to sort of like take some time to enjoy some nature.